Bonjour, Tavy Baisley here from French Speak. As so many students are currently learning online, I thought I would start listing some of the sentences that my students use and I use after, during, and before each session that we have. So at French Speak, we teach online, but also some offline classes, which are now all online. We do private lessons, shared lessons, friends, family members share lessons, small groups, and then bigger conversation practice groups. We've been using Zoom and Skype as our two preferred platforms to learn online and to teach you online. And there's some phrases that come up all the time, and I thought it would be a great time to share those with you and how to say those. So I've classified 3 categories: before the class, at the start of the class, what you might need to say and what you might hear, as well as at the end. And I'll do part 2 video during the class because that has a lot of things that you might need to say because of attending an online class. On commence. Before the class, you might say to your teacher, I've never used Skype. Je n'ai jamais utilisé Skype. Je n'ai jamais utilisé Skype. You might say, I have a Zoom account. You might have one already. J'ai un compte Zoom. J'ai un compte Zoom. If you want to say the already part, j'ai déjà un compte Zoom. You can say it with or without. Another thing we've been saying is, I can't find your link. Je ne trouve pas le lien. Ton lien, your link, le lien, the link. It might be needed either way. Je ne retrouve pas ou je ne trouve pas. I just can't find it. Ensuite, where do I log in? This is before the class. Where do I log in? What do I need to do to get there? Où est-ce que je me connecte? Où est-ce que, where is it that? Où, then est-ce que, is it that? Je me connecte. To log in or to connect oneself is a reflexive verb in French. Se connecter. Où est-ce que je me connecte? That me is there as a reflexive pronoun. Je me connecte. I connect myself. That's all for before the class. I'm keeping it short so that you get a few nuggets that you can go ahead and use straight away. I don't want to overwhelm you with too many. I have 4 more for at the start of a class. These come up a lot. My video or my sound is not working. Ma vidéo, or you might say ma caméra, for the camera bit itself. Ma vidéo ou ma caméra, my sound, mon son, S-O-N, mon son, my sound, doesn't work. Ne fonctionne pas, does not function. But we say ne marche pas. Mon son ne marche pas. It's not working. The next one is if the camera of your student or your teacher is off, and you might say, I can't see you, or I can't see you yet. Je ne peux pas vous voir. Je ne peux pas, I can't, with pouvoir, P-E-U-X, je ne peux pas, peu is P-E-U-X, je ne peux pas vous voir. If you're in first names term with your teacher, te is fine. Je ne peux pas te voir. Or je ne peux pas vous voir. I can't see you. Ou je ne peux pas encore te voir ou vous voir. Pas encore will give you that not yet. I can't see you yet. I can't hear anything. Je n'entends rien. Je n'entends rien. N apostrophe, entend, E-N-T-E-N-D-S, rien. Je n'entends rien. I can't hear you. Donc, je ne peux pas vous voir, je n'entends rien. Then that aha moment when you say, all right, now I can see you. Ou, okie dokie, now I can hear you. We'll probably say, ça y est. Ça y est. Ça y est. It's C-A, C cédille, with the cédilla, C-A-I by itself, est, I-S, E-S-T en français, I-S-T in English. Ça y est. Ça y est. That's it. Alrighty. Ça y est, maintenant, je te vois. Ou maintenant, je vous vois. If you want to say, I'm able to see you, je peux te voir ou je peux t'entendre. I can hear you. Ou je peux vous entendre if you want to use the formal you instead of the informal you. Très bien. That was at the start of the class. So we've seen before the class, at the start of the class, and then I'll do part 2 video with a dozen sentences during the class, pendant la classe, pendant le cours de français. À la fin, at the end, here are a few I noted. It was great or it was awful. C'était super. You can have c'était génial. C'était formidable. There's so many positive words. C'était terrible. It was a disaster. It was awful. So c'était super, c'était terrible. You can comment both ways. It worked well. Ça a bien marché. Remember that marcher in its first meaning means marcher, to walk. In its second meaning, second most popular and common meaning, marcher means to function, to work. Ça a bien marché. It worked really well. It functioned quite well. Bien. And then you might finish up with j'adore apprendre en ligne. I love learning online. J'adore apprendre en ligne. En ligne. E-N, ligne, L-I-G-N-E. E-N-L-I-G-N-E. En ligne, online. I love learning online. J'adore apprendre en ligne. But you might still say, je préfère être dans la même salle que mon prof de français. Could be que ma prof de français. Je répète, je préfère être dans la même salle que ma prof de français. I prefer being, je préfère être dans la même salle, in the same room, que ma prof de français. Je préfère être dans la même salle que as my French teacher. Mon prof or ma prof. For you to adjust. Voilà mes amis. Petite vidéo before the class, avant la classe, at the start of the class, au début de la classe, et à la fin de la classe en ligne pour vos cours de français. Voilà. Au revoir et à la prochaine vidéo.